welcome back everyone, Toy Shiz here, and we are back yet again for another McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse News update. Are you sick of me talking about McFarlane Toys yet? It seems that's my entire channel. You go look at all the videos, it's like 40 videos of just McFarlane. Now, we have some NECA toys coming up for TMNT. We might have a cool first look at something coming up, probably tomorrow, just FYI. It just arrived, so I'm very excited. And we're finally going to be talking about Marvel Legends again. We got some G.I. Joe live streaming, all that kind of stuff. So things are kind of picking up, which is good. That's a good thing. It's been a good month and a half of just, well, we'll see what finally hits store shelves. Yes, things are starting to hit store shelves. June 1st for a lot of the Superman stuff for McFarlane Toys and whatnot. Stuff's already starting to hit Walmarts, but it's kind of been up in the air as to what you can buy. There's been a lot of register locks. So June 1st seems to be the day. Just as an FYI, everything we're going to be talking about here today will not see pre-order links just yet. I will talk about when they will go up, but if for some reason you see this later on, yeah, hopefully the affiliate pre-order links will be ready and raring to go for you. But yes, this is not going to be something that just happens tomorrow, that type of thing. So just be prepared. It's not going to be well until like, let's say June 13th. That'll be the first pre-order date, and that's going to be for Target. But like I said, thank you, as always, for using my links. It helps the channel to grow. So first and foremost, to kick everything off, we'll start with Diablo 4. This is a character I am not familiar with. I'm sure a lot of people out there know exactly what this is. I'm told it's a female character. So if you're into Diablo 4, yeah, this will be coming soon. This is basically just like a little tease for what they're going to be having, but more stuff is on the way. Also, for Doom, if you're a Doom fanatic, we are going to be getting the Doom Slayer Atlan, which looks pretty cool. I don't collect this type of stuff, but I appreciate it from afar. This thing is massive next to a regular Doom Slayer Elite. By the way, if you missed the Doom Slayer Elite figure, when they start to ship, they will have more inventory. Also, it will be at Walmart, so you can pick it up there. So just be on the lookout. It's not something I don't think, if you want it, it'll be too hard to come by. But yes, upcoming is the Doom Slayer Atlan. On to the Warhammer 40K, of which, bear with me as I say these things, because I know not what I say, that's for sure. It will be a 5-figure wave. 2 of the figures are artist proofs. The first one is the Lieutenant Phobos armor. It's the blue guy. I'm going to use colors here. Blue guy, and he will have the first of the variant artist proofs, just FYI, so if you want to paint those up yourself. Then you have the red guy, which is, of course, the Blood Angel, and he will have an alternate head, helmet, power fist, that kind of thing, and he, too, will have the artist proof. So there you go. There's 4 altogether so far. And then the last one is the Intercessor Sergeant Imperial. Just go with it. It's the yellow guy. There we go. He, too, will have an alternate helmet, head portrait, and some weapons. So coming soon, Warhammer 40K, the next wave. Now, they also went over some upcoming Movie Maniac figures, of which I know a couple people that are definitely going to want this. This is Jaws. That looks pretty darn cool, I have to say. Pretty awesome. It's going to be along the lines, just a mini 5-inch, 6-inch kind of statue. But yeah, if you're a fan of Jaws, that's pretty cool. It's like the old movie poster. And then from The Office, we are going to be getting Dwight Schrute from Schrute Farms. No Beats, of course, but Bears beats Battlestar Galactica, don't forget. Moving on to the Marvel statues, Marvel famous covers, the 1/10 scale. We have Deadpool and Jeff the Shark. Looks pretty solid, nice colors. We also have Wolverine with some mega bone claws coming up. If you like Wolverine, if you like Marvel Legends, and you like Marvel vs. Capcom, stay tuned for tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss the Marvel live stream event, just FYI. I like those bone claws right there. Those are awesome. That's a great looking Wolverine. But Deadpool, Wolverine, we've seen them, right? Silver Surfer, that looks mighty fine. I am stoked on this. This I will definitely be grabbing. See, I don't collect them all. I have a Venom one. I will definitely be getting Silver Surfer if they make a Ghost Rider. Heck yeah. I only get the characters that I really, really like. Yeah, everything's kind of a dime a dozen. They did Hobgoblin. Heck yeah. But when you got Silver Surfer on the board with a Jack Kirby inspired head portrait, heck yeah, I'm there for that. So that looks fantastic. We'll definitely picking up this Silver Surfer. And then to round it out, we're going to be getting Todd's SpiderMan. They kind of showed this at WonderCon. They were talking about how they were trying to figure out the spiders and whatnot. It's still a little bit too big. Yeah, we'll have to kind of see it in hand. Pictures, I don't know. Doesn't really do everything justice all the time. But Torment, part 1 of 5. So there you go. You got SpiderMan. It's a pretty good looking wave, if you ask me. But Silver Surfer will be mine. They're also going to be doing a King Spawn statue, which, if I'm being honest, at this point with Spawn, you've lost me. I have all my old Spawn figures. I'm totally happy with that. No problemos. But I just don't understand why they just can't make a good Spawn toy line. You used to make them all the time, and now it's just, yeah, there you go. So if you want a King Spawn statue, that is also coming soon. Moving on to Super Friends Wave 2. This, very much into, and yes, I have my Super Friends video, Wave 1, coming soon. So we're going to be seeing even more characters like Toyman. If you look closely, Toyman has a little toy action figure of Superman. That is cool. Very stoked on this version of Toyman, along with Captain Cold. He's got his cold gun. These are fun. These are a lot of fun. And that first wave is a lot of fun. So I'm all about these. If you didn't know, they're in the 6-inch scale. Think of Batman 66. This is like the sister wave. They went from Batman 66 and now Super Friends. Cheetah. They're going to be doing full-blown Cheetah. We got a female figure, everyone. Heck yeah. So Cheetah looks great. Spots, the yellows, the tail. That just is fantastic. We had to have Flash. Flash looks great. He's going to come with his little communicator again. I really like that while it is Super Friends, it kind of resembles Darwin Cook's Flash. I love that. That is very cool. Very stoked to get this Flash. And then to round it out, we are going to be getting Superman. And if you look closely down his leg, he's got a little kryptonite ball and chain right there. So heck yeah, he even has the S on the back of the cape. That's a good looking Superman. Now, just as an FYI, there will be a platinum variant of the Superman, just like the Batman in the first wave, so you'll get an evil Superman. And then, as far as what I'm told, there should be another red platinum character. As to what that character is, it remains to be seen unless something changes. But as of right now, just kind of put that in the back of your mind. Just look for a red platinum coming soon. But at least we know, yes, there will be an evil Superman to continue on with the universe of evil variants. Moving on to Target. Of course, we all know the Batman, the animated series, Target store exclusive line. We have another wave with another Build-A-Figure, and it looks fantastic. This Batman, I know a lot of people are going to go, oh, Batman, much better head portrait. Fantastic even. He's got a much better cape going on, thank God, this time around. And this will be a combat belt Batman. Now, it remains to be seen exactly what accessories made the cut, just FYI. But I would say if you're a fan of the old Kenner Combat Belt Batman, you probably will like this figure. So Batman is figure numero uno. Then we're getting Killer Croc, which I'm totally stoked on. So this is the BTAS version. We already got the TNBA. Now we're going to get in BTAS as a reissue. He looks great. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Platinum Edition version of this guy. Wink, wink, wink. For those of you that remember the old Toys R Us box sets. Who knows? Be on the lookout. Ra's al Ghul is the next one up. He will have his accessories. He'll have the mask, so that will look pretty cool. And I like the cape. Everything else looking pretty solid. And then to round it out, we're getting Gray Ghost. Couldn't be more stoked for this guy. He even comes with a little race car, right? The bomb, the Mad Bomber car. He who bombs at midnight. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Fun fact. Bruce Timm did the voice of the Mad Bomber. He even looked like the Mad Bomber in that old cartoon. So very cool. So you got 4 characters, and wouldn't you know it, the Build-A-Figure is straight from Showdown, Jonah Hex. Heck yeah, an animated Jonah Hex. Can't wait for this. And I mean, these were all revealed at WonderCon, but at least you get to see them now in a more physical form. They're all tooled up, ready to go. He's got his gun. We're back to guns. We're doing it, people. This last year is going to be muy fantastico, and there is so much more coming. You wouldn't believe it. DC Multiverse is but a part of that, but when you know it, for Target. Now, keep in mind, this all happens on June 13th. There's going to be a pre-order, so just FYI, Batman the Animated Series, the wave we just saw, Jonah Hex, will go for pre-order, as will Kite Man. Hell yeah! Which I just actually watched that entire series. It was okay. It was fun. At least it was entertaining. Darkseid is hilarious. Malice, Cheshire, Golden Glider. Now we need a Golden Glider figure. But yes, we will be getting a Target Gold Label exclusive June 13th pre-order for the Summer Geek Out. So as they were kind of hinting at, there will be, and hopefully will be at your Target store, like a big Superman sort of display for all the movie figures. And then they'll kind of fit in Cyborg Superman, the collector's edition Superman with the old heads and everything else, and then you'll see Kite Man. It's a big month of it all, so just be on the lookout at Target for all these exclusives and the Superman figures. But Kite Man looks fantastic. The kite, it's not cloth, it's plastic, but it fits on his back. It's all the basic look for Kite Man. I really have no problemos with it. I'm happy to get Kite Man. And as I said, Target will be the place to be, so keep an eye out for all of these. Moving over to Walmart real fast. Walmart will also see some pallets and shippers and nice displays and everything for the Superman movie. McFarlane Toys will be a part of that. Also, if you did not know this by now, they are no longer going to be in the actual toy aisle. Everything McFarlane Toys will be in the back section, the entertainment section, where NECA and Funko and all that stuff is. So going forward, anything McFarlane Toys will be over there, unless for some reason they put like the shippers for the Superman movie in that area. So still just examine both when you go to the store. But yes, everything McFarlane, back of the store. But be on the lookout for this battle-damaged Ultraman. He will be a Walmart Gold Label exclusive. This is the photo that they used. I can't see that much battle damage. It kind of remains to be seen. Who knows? But there will also be a Superman battle damage as well, as long as everything goes according to plan. Whether or not that's a Walmart exclusive, stay tuned. But for now, this Ultraman Collector's Edition, battle damage, all that will be at Walmart. So stay tuned for more news on the Superman. And then to go back to just the regular Collector's Edition, these go everywhere eventually, yada yada. We are going to be getting Malcolm Merlin, the Dark Archer. So he's pretty cool. We got a Green Arrow villain. No complaints about that. You can clearly see he's a repaint of Arsenal and Connor Hawk and that whole deal. So yes, but it's got some dark blues, light blues, yellows, blacks. Looks pretty cool. I'm excited for this character. It's more of a if you know kind of character, right? Not everybody's going to go, oh, yeah. Malcolm Merlin, my favorite. He's my favorite character, of course. Perhaps you'll say the same thing about Dark Stars as well. Now, Dark Stars will come with some alternate heads, one of them being battle damage. So if you want to get a few of these guys, it's kind of sort of an army builder, right? If you kind of know the Dark Stars sort of thing. And it's kind of like the Manhunters, although I think a lot of people would have love to see more Manhunter robots as well. That would have been kind of cool. But again, if you like Dark Stars, yes, you could totally grab this. And then to round it out, there will be a upcoming DC Rebirth Batmobile. Yes, kind of looks like Batman the Animated Series, right? But no, it's a whole new, it's not really my thing. But if you like DC Rebirth, of which, for those of you interested, there will be an upcoming DC Rebirth Batman reissue with the cloth cape around the time when this Batmobile hits, so you can put that Batman in the Batmobile and he can drive off into the Gotham sunset. So just be prepared. All of these are in the future, TBD, except for the fact that I talked about with Kite Man, and then the Batman the Animated Series. Again, those will be at Target June 13th. Not necessarily in the store, but at least a pre-order, and then subsequently throughout the month of June. It just remains to be seen. Be patient, pay attention, and you will get the figures eventually. But it's all a mess. It's all just up in the air. You kind of do your best of knowing when things are going to hit. There's plenty of stuff coming from now until then, just FYI. June 1st, Superman. You'll see Cyborg Superman, and you'll see the other collector's edition Supermans, and yeah, got a big month of June into July. Comic-Con reveals. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop until probably around the middle of October. Just FYI. Then we got that nice lull. But you've heard my thoughts. Now I'm curious to know yours. Comment below. Let me know. Let's talk everything McFarlane Toys. And until the next one, I will leave you guys with that. Adios.